The current situation between the US and Russia involves heightened tensions, but a direct move toward nuclear war is not a confirmed development reported by major international news sources. Here is a breakdown of the elements you mentioned, based on recent reports: US Air Force B-2, a Spirit bombers and E-6B Mercury deployment. Recent reports confirm a US Strategic Command exercise occurred in September 2025, involving two B-2A Spirit bombers flying a transatlantic round-trip sortie from the US to the North Atlantic, supported by a US Navy E-6B Mercury airborne command post flying from Ramstein Air Base, Germany. These missions are part of regular but high-profile training exercises known as Bomber Task Force missions and Skymaster exercises, which are designed to demonstrate readiness and capability. The E-6B is a critical link in the command and control of U.S. nuclear forces. Nuclear force exercises. The B-2 and E-6B deployment is specifically linked to a large-scale strategic exercise. Such exercises are intended to test and validate the U.S. nuclear command, control, and communication system, and are seen as a demonstration of nuclear deterrence capability. Russian provocations. The U.S. military activity is taking place in a context of significant tension, including the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, Russia and Belarus conducting their own large-scale strategic military exercise, Zapad 2025, in September 2025, which reportedly includes practicing the planning of nuclear weapons use and features new dual-capable missiles. The potential expiration and current suspension of key bilateral nuclear arms treaties like the New START Treaty, which is set to expire in February 2026. Russian President Putin recently stated a willingness to abide by the limits for one more year, but the lack of a successor treaty remains a major concern for arms control advocates. Accusations from NATO allies of Russian provocations in European airspace. The strategic force exercises fall under the purview of the Department of Defense and STRATCOM. While they are a key part of U.S. policy, the exercises themselves are routine demonstrations of strategic deterrence, often timed in response to or concurrent with Russian military maneuvers like Zapad. In summary, while there is currently a high level of military activity, including strategic nuclear command and control exercises in Europe by both the US and Russia, and tensions are high, these events are largely framed by analysts as demonstrations of deterrence and readiness, rather than an immediate confirmed move toward nuclear war.